kind of made a bold statement. If you'd roll the tape, please.
Yeah.
Did y'all get a USA Today this morning? Anybody? Next to this big fight they're talking about, I don't know if you saw it. Paycation #1 travel company in America. But on business section, soon to be #1 in the world. That was a joke. I got calls from the president of Priceline, the CEO, the CMO. What were you saying? But it turned out to be kind of true. You see the USA Today this morning? Never know. Listen, it's a real pleasure to be here, and I'm here to take very little bit of your time to tell you about our relationship as your travel partner. A little bit in case you don't know, especially those of you who are new, who Priceline is. We are the largest, truly, travel company in the world. We own Priceline, we own Booking.com, we own Agoda, we own Kayak, we own RentalCars.com, and OpenTable, and gosh, I wish I had stock. So being that big company gives you the global clout to sell your travel. We now do, actually, in 2014, we did 50 billion. Now we're in the 60 billion area of travel. We have over 12,000 employees. Priceline Partner Network is the group that distributes the travel booking engines to the rest of the world of all of our products. It's based in Winnipeg, Canada. Thank goodness I live in Florida. It's pretty cold up there, but any Canadians? No, okay. Too cold. But it is really a great place. Priceline, if you look, we have a lot of competitors. Just to give you a quick education in the travel business, there's been a huge consolidation. I was 10 years at Travelocity, left to go to Priceline. Travelocity Partner Network was purchased by Expedia, and then Expedia bought Travelocity, and then Expedia bought Orbitz. We bought Booking.com and Agoda and Kayak, so there's two companies left, really, in the travel arena. I'm happy to say you're working with the #1. So how have we grown since I was here with you in Atlanta last year? Well, at that time we had 135 offices in 50 countries, and today we are in 200 countries. And that's important because we're out there negotiating hotels for you and special deals for cars all over the world. That's what we do in those offices. Here's the really big news. Last year at the meeting, I told you we had 540,000 hotels. This year, we are close to 1 million hotels. So now you can sell Priceline, Agoda, Booking.com, and your customers feel like they're getting the best deal on the internet because of all those brands. They may not know we own all those brands, but truly you are getting the best deals. Last time I boasted that we had about 38 million customer reviews. Guess what? 73 million reviews now. And the cool thing about our reviews, if you look at your travel site, is they're very short, they're very sweet. None of these long pages that you have to go through. So that's a nice thing. We added, I told you last year that we were going to add inventory from Booking.com. And they have all kinds of cool hotels and properties, which I'll show you. And we were doing it then, and guess what? It's now your #1 top-selling inventory, Booking.com. We were adding something. Do y'all know what express deals are? Okay, so I was telling you last year that we're going to add express deals. Now you're selling thousands of them with discounts of up to 60% on the hotel. So these are truly good deals for you and for your customers. I gotta tell you something, you guys are getting it done big time.
Yes.
Big time. First quarter over last quarter. So first quarter this year compared to first quarter last year, hotel sales are up 8%. That's not bad in a soft economy. That's actually very, very good. Priceline Express deals up 400% from last year. Hotel trip cancellation insurance up 48%. You make money on that, by the way. Air ticket sales up 9%. I am proud to tell you today you are our third highest producing group in the world. Vacation packages, number third package seller in the world for Priceline Partner Network. Be very proud of yourself. That's really an accomplishment. So I just got to say, job well done. And thank you very, very much. So let's talk very briefly about the inventory that you're selling so much of from Booking.com. It's very different. We have 900,000 properties, but these aren't your typical Holiday Inns and Hyatts and Hiltons. These are vacation lodges, guest accommodations, apartments, motels, resorts, campgrounds, even boats. All sorts of different kinds of B&Bs and ski lodges, things that you can't find other places. You can now sell that with over 900,000. I bet you very soon, by the end of the year, we will be at 1 million properties. And there's a map, as you can see up here, of all of our inventories around the world. So we have great coverage. We have some of you here from other countries, right? Yep. And that's growing. So I heard David talk about being #1 in the world. We have the ability now to help you with that, with languages and all sorts of things. The other rates that you sell are called Priceline Merchant Rates. They're prepaid hotels, and generally for paying in advance, we have discounts of up to 25%. And those come from Priceline and from our sister company in Bangkok called Agoda. And Agoda has incredible inventory in the Middle East, in Asia, in Europe. And the cool thing about Agoda and Booking.com is that they're so big that they have last-minute inventory where our competitors will run out. What good is it if somebody finds a hotel that they want and there's no rooms at the inn? The great thing about our inventory, it's very deep, and we usually have last-minute rooms when everybody else is sold out. Quickly, Priceline Express deals. These are discounts up to 60%. If you haven't seen them, they kind of look like this. They're last-minute distressed inventory. Like in Memphis, I just looked, 4-star hotel in Memphis for 31% off. And then you find out the name of the hotel after you book it. So really good values with Priceline Express deals. And you know where it is sort of by, it's going to be somewhere on the grid of a map. So, let's talk about flights very quickly because you were our #3 flight producer. Certainly flights don't pay as well, I understand that, and that's because, quickly, education here, 20 years ago, the airlines capped commissions. I used to own travel agencies. You could make 10 to 15% on an airline ticket. Today it's 0. So we give you a piece of what we call our override on flights. There's just not a lot of money there, but you have to sell it. Something very scary happened last year, and those of you who were around, all of a sudden, Delta Airlines turned off their inventory on your site and most travel sites that were part of affiliate programs of all the major online travel agencies. I understand what they're doing. They want business to go direct to Delta Airlines. But we came and argued on your behalf. We pitched a bit of a fit. And in fact, when you would look, for instance, from Atlanta to Memphis, which is traditionally a Delta, route, there was no Delta. And on most sites in our network, there still is no Delta. But look today, if you look at vacation, Delta, 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 Delta. So we worked with Rory, we fought on your behalf, and thank you so much, Delta, for bringing it back. They're a great airline, and we have to have them to sell, right? I want to tell you, nice bird. We've also, in the last year, enhanced our air booking engine, as you probably know. It looks great on any kind of desktop, but it looks really cool now on mobile. And mobile is where it is going, friends. It really is. So let's talk a bit. Oh, breaking! I tell you, this just came into the newsroom. I know it doesn't affect all of you because not all of you in this room are international, but Vacation wants to grow internationally. So we show 160 currencies today. That's cool. Wow. But when you get down to book it, they have to pay in dollars. So it's kind of disappointing. It shows both. But within 3 weeks, all of these currencies in real time. Wow. And that's huge for our partners outside the country. Because you don't want to book in euros and pay in dollars, right? It doesn't make any sense at all. Quickly, we're going to talk about mobile. How many of you use your travel application on a cell phone or an iPad or something? Yeah, it's huge now. And in Europe, it's even more adopted. As a matter of fact, mobile conversion rates have shot up in travel by 29% just in the last year. And we're finding that almost 40% of our bookings now in our network, including you, are on mobile. So it's so important to have a good tool that works on mobile. That is what we are delivering for you today. There's another stat. More than 55% of managed travelers search for airfares on mobile, and 44% of hotels on mobile. So it's something not to be taken lightly. So now you see, vacation is mobile friendly, and it's a very important tool. Now, I say that, but there is one tool that you guys, by the way, are our top selling vacation seller of packages. Don't know why that is, but you are. And our vacation package is okay, but we're totally redoing it. And you're gonna have a new vacation package tool by summertime, and it will be mobile ready. So that should help. Also, I know I told you last year, and I wanted to reiterate again, that we were having some customer service issues a little bit, maybe a year ago. We have escalated to enhance customer service agents. You're now getting our best customer service agents, so we can serve you better when there's problems for your clients. And that's so important, 24/7. So, all in all, why Paycation and Priceline? Best prices, you can tell everybody. Tell them you have the best damn prices in town, because you do. It's so darn easy to use.